I'm here.
Well, that wasn't supposed to show up. That's for my Madden game.
Conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return.
All right. OG money. Let's see what we got going on today.
Got it in the middle.
Let's go. Safety took off, fill the void. Let's go.
Texas! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass.
Air raid to start.
And he's going to bring this one out.
Uh-oh. I knew it.
He's got great speed.
Woo.
He's got it out. He is
Save us,
in
Phil
the
Sain.
return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Power football with the run. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this week.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Williams looking for a man.
Come on, baby.
It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, Number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Where's my man coverage?
In the backfield, it's Wheeler. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll send the back in motion. Williams will pass. Looking for the score. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Get that off.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on a goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Now it's 3rd and goal. The run from the shotgun.
My God. He's sitting right there.
Touchdown,
Man, buddy's sitting right there and didn't even put a hand out.
The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47
Not bad, but we
yards.
can't give up those third downs.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well, and I'd give back that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted!
Thought he had him boxed out.
That kind of play can really
Normally I wouldn't try that, but I thought, hey, he got him boxed out.
With a great field position for the O of the 37.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass.
Post
and that's his second
ran
of the season.
flat.
This guy, unbelievable
So I had
job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
I had a post and a slant.
They have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Tatum. And the defense
And both of them were running right by each other. My post would have been wide open, so I ended up just trying
And that play
something.
shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really
But I don't know
good,
why
one of the best in the
it's a
country.
double,
They come at you from all angles.
kind of like a slant,
I'm
but the
interested
second
to
one's
watch
a little
how
bit
do
of
you
a
mix
deeper.
up
That's
the
why I
play
call
calling?
it
How do you
post.
keep the defense off balance?
But
Because
it
they
was
are a good
They got nothing on
running the
last
same
play in
depth as the
2nd and
other one.
10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
On the run, it's Tatum. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Got it behind the line. It's Tatum.
Okay.
No more room to rise. This defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Minnesota. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Winner of this game dons the golden hat, but you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the 3 of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL, and we know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something at the end of games, people run, you see, they go grab them, they put them on their heads. It means something to these kids.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Caught near the sticks, it's Wingo. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Longhorns are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
What is happening?
Well, you know, this offense hasn't been able to
Give
get
it
it
to
going
him.
on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Quick release on the RPO. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Really good play by this defense, and you
I had
know
routes, but
exactly
I'm
what
waiting
you're getting
on
with
one
this guy.
particular
He's
route.
electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays,
Should've just
so
read
you
it.
got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. And they'll knock
Get
him
back where we
down.
can.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt.
He dropped the D tackle. Oh, my center just got bullied. That's ridiculous.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Look at that field goal, guys. We're all tied up in the early going.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right
I forgot
down
he's
the
one of
middle,
those that
obviously
puts
gives
D
me some
linemen in
confidence
coverage.
down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to
I
kick
saw
it away
that.
again.
I was like, oh, okay. I should have time.
He'll bring it out. It's
He
Cole.
settled, waiting. Oh my God.
Tackled
Waiting
at the
for my
24,
corner route to
almost
clear.
breaks even with the yardage he
It
would
just
have
took
gotten
him a
with a
second to get
touchback.
there. And my left guard got bullied. Dang. Brothers got straight bully.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Williams looking for a man. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll make the
Almost
stop
got blocked.
about a yard short
Got
of
close
the first down.
to getting blocked
The things
there,
I love
but I
about
saw
this
it
defense,
forming.
they just have such great awareness, and they're always
Tried to shoot
communicating.
through
They
right there.
understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
All right. I'll drink you some water.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down.
I knew that was coming. I tried to bait him.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of
Dang it.
bounds. And this
I tried to
offense
bait
is
him,
starting
but
to do
my
a
guy
little
just
work.
wasn't fast enough to get there. It gave me
They
that
were
little bit of a
willing to
hitch.
spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
I thought my outside guy, put him on a hard flat. I thought he would get there, but it looks like he got blocked.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and
Pretty
we
nicely
will take
there.
a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Shoot.
Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
The Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Williams will pass. Grab behind the line. It's Tatum. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Go down,
And some room to
Joker.
work. They'll force him out of bounds after
standing
a solid
R3.
pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You might be trying to go for this instead of kicking the field goal.
And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Had some random AT&T salespeople pop up at the door. I don't want to go too soon if he stepped away. Hit him in the chat real quick to see. All right, he said he ready. Can't tell who's in the game. To change my what you call it, but it was missing.
Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. That's caught. It's Lockett. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
We'll go with that.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Going deep. Snags it down the right side. There he goes.
You're busy, baby.
The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, I just love the execution
Honestly,
by
didn't
this
think that was
offense.
gonna be
Late
open.
in the half, man.
I was
You
looking
want
for
to
the
take the
short
lead.
route.
You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Give to the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Coleman. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
All right, let me get focused. Let's see what we're looking at. Split open.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Williams looking for a man. Using the back as a receiver
that's a
on the
tackle.
screen.
Thought that was my
To
linebacker.
the 36-yard
Heck of a play though.
being pushed out of
Tackle was out
bounds.
there on that.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Tatum. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it a receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. You can tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Williams will pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good stuff, CJ.
He needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by calling on that fumble. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
Throw them off,
Really
baby.
explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. There he goes.
Oh,
And
man.
he'll go out of bounds, and
you
this
have to do
aerial
it
attack
there.
just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just
Glad he
good
got
running the
around that.
football,
I
but he
wasn't
can
sure if
catch
he
it
was
as well,
gonna
and he can make things happen
Actually
with the
get
ball
free.
in his hands.
You know,
Nice job by
sometimes
the
you throw that
quarterback,
quick
getting
one when
through the
they manned
progression,
up and
getting it out to his guy, and
they
he
end
does
up,
the rest, and that generates a huge play.
they end up
An
getting hit
explosive play takes them right
immediately.
outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here.
Get the block.
Fouls through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Get it out on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
With the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Unleashes to the end zone.
That joker was in blitz mode.
Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing,
God
that's
dang
number
it.
4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
As a quarterback,
And the
you
run
gotta know
was
in this
wide
area of
open.
the field, it's tough to throw. Right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the
Man,
football.
he was
but
right
that's
there in the
tough
mix of
today,
everybody.
'cause
So I'm
you're
like,
going
oh
up
yeah,
against
he's
one of the top
open.
25
Nobody's on
defenses
the
stopping
pitch.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I can't believe I did that.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Just going to keep it after the snap. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Oh man, what are y'all doing?
He's got wheels. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
On the move, it's Tatum. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Williams looking for a man. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Knocked out
Saw the
of
ball
bounds
going that
after
way.
a
I thought
good
it was
gain
going
on
to the
that one. They'll
halfback.
spot it at the 43.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Extending the play. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch.
Oh,
It's
shoot,
Coleman.
bad down.
Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed behind the line.
Good
It's
play,
Coleman.
York.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
RPOs and screens here.
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The inside handoff. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll run it from the gun. He's stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we
Just get out of the pocket, get rid of it.
Slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's McCutcheon.
Just get the first.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
What you call it? Option for the quarterback to keep it. I always forget that, though.
This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about solve this game away.
All right, let's see. What do we have here?
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's McCutcheon. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Williams will pass. Dances away to buy time. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's reeled in, it's Sategna. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the 1st down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Gets the back moving. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He wants a big play.
Oh, come on.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead,
Ends the game right
third
there,
down.
bro.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
What the cheese?
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
No, bro, don't do that.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and
back
a
in the
victory
winner's
as
circle.
we have victory formation
Tough one,
coming.
though. That's that
It
off.
was the Longhorns roll right off into
That's
the
that one off
sunset
big
with the
time.
coveted Golden Hat trophy after beating their despised rival to the north. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. Let's take a look. I'll chat with G in a sec. He's at 75%. 13 to 18, 72%. 2 interceptions. What was my first one? I remember the second one. I don't remember what the first one was. Maybe it'll come to me. I gotta run the ball more, man. I think I'm gonna switch playbooks, actually. So I just don't have a great feel for the run with this book. Hate to go custom, but my backs are too good to waste them like that. Gave up 1 sack. York was killing. 13 tackles. Williams, free safety. And Phil Saimi. He had 11 tackles for a loss. Only 1 sack, though. He got back there quite a bit, but only 1 sack. No interceptions. It should have been one to end the freaking game. They didn't give it to me. I think that was Williams that dropped it. So annoying. Black had a pass deflection and also Phil Saimi. We had 1 fumble forced. That was by Fight, but then they ended up running over there and getting it. So got away with that one. Let's see. All right, I think we got CPU games. Yeah, so we got a few CPU games here before we end up going Tennessee and A&M. Gives me time to work on my book and try a few things to get them squared away. We got a trophy room. That's another golden hat. All right. Looks like we're maybe gonna get to the point to where we're about 8 or 9. I think there's 5 CPU games, 8 or 9 and 2. So we'll see, and then we got to finish off strong at the end of the year. So we'll see. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch y'all on the flip. Deuces.